Chronicles chapter 28, verse 9. Your thinking should be like David. And thou, Solomon, my son, know thou the God of thy father, and serve him with a perfect heart. See, David is old now. David has brought his son to the throne. He's made Solomon king in his stead. Now he gives him last words before he dies. And thou, Solomon, my son, know thou the God of thy father, and serve him with a perfect heart and with a willing mind. Let this stay in you. A perfect heart and a willing mind. Write it down. Don't you ever forget it. A perfect heart and a willing mind. This is what God is asking. A perfect heart and a willing mind. You gotta have both. A perfect heart and a willing mind. For the Lord searcheth all hearts and understandeth all the imaginations of the thoughts. Listen, he knows the imaginations of your thoughts. If thou seek him, he'll be found. But if thou forsake him, he'll cast thee off forever. He's talking to his son. Strong words. And he goes on to tell him, you read this whole thing into the next chapter. Just read the whole of 28 and 29. He goes on to tell him how he had laid aside so much gold, resources for the building of God's house. Solomon was empowered with resources. He was empowered with resources. Where did David get that from? Don't forget his beginning. You remember? A young lad, shepherd boy. Didn't have anything. God blessed him until he had so much. So now he gives his son a lot of wealth. And Solomon ascends the throne and multiplies the wealth. He multiplies the wealth. He was so powerful. Wisdom without money, not good. That's what the Bible tells us. It says wisdom without money, not good. A man with a powerful message, an important message, without the resources, not good. Not good. Not good. I tell people, you know, the Lord gave me an important message, a very important message. But he also gave me the resources to prosecute the vision. That's what he did. And he gave me a mind that knows no fear. Very important. A mind that is resistant to doubt. Yeah, it is important. When it comes to money, I'm like a child. I'm like a child. I don't think about how much it is, where it is coming from. I don't have that kind of thinking. Because that's the way I was when I started. I was a child when I started. I didn't know I needed money. So I was doing what I was doing. I didn't know I needed money. I didn't know that it cost so much. But then it was coming. Whenever I needed it, it came. So as I grew up, I refused to be a man in money. I wanted to be a child with it. Because I found out children have no problem about money. Men have trouble with money. Children don't. I remained a child with money. If you don't think in that dimension, money will hold you in bondage. You find that you want to do something, you are calculating like this, and then when it comes to God, you don't know what to do with God. You're thinking how much you're going to give him. What? No. No. Think like a child. Think like it's always there. Think like it's always there. Think like it's in abundance. Think like that. Because it's true.